Revenant Act 2's story. The Guardian ventures back to the Tomb of Elders to chase what Fikrul is after, an ancient weapon from old Riis. Along the way, we discover some alarming truths about the Echo and the entity controlling it, and in the end are forced to make a decision that could come back to bite us at the end of this episode. Welcome Guardians, let's recap this act's story. So we know that Act 1 of Revenant was considered short by most people. It was in some aspects for sure, and it's not surprising to see that this kind of happened once again here in Act 2. Now keep in mind that Bungie likely cut out a bunch of the repetitive steps we would normally get in seasons, completing Tomb of Elders over and over again each week, but the story itself is pretty good in my opinion and has done some things I didn't expect. This is just a recap of the main quest. There are some new fieldwork quests and tonics you can get that gives you some new dialogue and of course lore cards we'll get into, but let's jump right into the main story. We start by meeting with Mithrax, who informs us that Fikrul's rot has entered the Prison of Elders, and that Variks may be able to assist us in our mission. He explains all of this while Nezarec once again takes over, showing his deteriorating condition.
I greet you, Guardian. Revenant catches are seen ferrying prisoners to abandoned quadrants of the reef. I fear Fikrul's rot has infected the Prison of Elders. You would do well to hear Variks in this matter. He is not embraced with 4 arms, but his knowledge of the prison is unmatched. Work with him to infiltrate it. Once you are inside, rip the scorn apart until the air is rich with suffering. And when I've returned, I will burn the prison down myself. But first, see to our people, the captives. You are their only hope.
Ido informs us the tomb might have some resources, Eliksni or awoken tech that might be able to help us upgrade the tonic system. So with that, we head to the reef once more to clear out some bad guys. In the tomb, Variks assists us with what he can, but the warden servitor, still corrupted, likes to butt in from time to time and is obsessed with the activities here in the prison. There is a small setback here, as Variks wasn't expecting it to still be up and running, especially after we killed it over and over again in the Warden of Nothing strike.
Guardian, after so many years, so much bloodshed, Variks regrets we must return to the Prison of Elders. Welcomes you. Impress your warden.
Variks? Who is that?
A malfunction. Confused servitor from years past. Enough. Variks demands you initiate shutdown. Override code loyal. Doppelganger lockout protocol in. Interface connections severed. Double. Prison of Elders belongs to Variks.
After the run, Variks says he will better prepare, but we must first venture deeper into the complex to figure out what Fikrul is after, prevent Scorn from overwhelming the reef. In the market district, we upgrade the tonic tank and witness a conversation between Crow and Ido. Ido wants to free Aramis because she believes that Aramis could help us, and Crow is on the complete opposite side.
Guardian, hope you're ready to get out there because I sure am. Fielding a lot of angry calls lately. You ever picture me doing desk work? Don't answer that.
You must free Aramis.
Ido, you can't just... What are you talking about?
We aren't making any progress on our own. I need help developing new tonics. Just think of how much Aramis has seen, how much she knows about old Riis. She can help us.
Ido, you know that Aramis has a lot to answer for.
She can't do that from Eliksni are lost every day. Let her make amends by saving lives.
Aramis didn't come here to make amends. She came to us because Fikrul had the upper hand. The people of this city trust us to keep them safe. I can't tell them I let a murderer run loose because you wish she was your friend.
Oh, you haven't changed. You worry so much about what people think of you. You don't care that Fikrul is out there, turning hundreds of Eliksni into hollow shells. Or that my father is... that I don't know how to help him.
Ido?
Aramis is your trophy, and that's all that matters to you.
Hey, that isn't... Ido? Yeah, that went great. I'll get you the latest from the field, Guardian. I just... need a minute to secure comms.
My father's condition is deteriorating. He's not himself. His mind veers constantly toward vengeance. He questions those most loyal to him, and I have nothing. No answers, no cure. The only jars full of powders and a few hundred ancient texts I can't make sense of. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. You have enough to worry about. Barracks has some troubling reports from the old prison. Apparently there have been intruders. Someone else with an interest in Fikrul's new abilities. He needs you over there right away. I don't know how much longer my father has. And if a Kell of Kells isn't there to challenge Fikrul, we have to end this soon.
Ido says that Varix needs help in the prison once more. She also says something interesting, that a Kell of Kells must be there to challenge Fikrul. This makes me wonder if this was the plan, to try and fix up Mithrax, make him a Kell of Kells, and the two would battle to the death. Or maybe Aramis would be Kell of Kells. We head back into the Contest of Elders to try and learn more about Fikrul. If you haven't played yet, Contest is kind of like the Coil from Season of the Wish. You can complete runs and keep going as far as you can to get some more loot.
Barracks, have you regained control of the command center?
No, Nisraxkel. The Warden Servitor has...
No excuses. Find Fikrul. Let nothing get in your way.
Of course, Nisraxkel.
Mithrax gives us an update. Fikrul seeks something tied to Old Riis, a dangerous weapon of sorts.
It pleases me to see you embrace the title of Slayer Baron. The dark ether of many scorns stain your armor. But against the dead, killing is not enough. It is clear that Fikrul seeks something within the prison of elders. What it is, we do not know. But I have a song in my blood, an intuition, which gives me fear. That it is a dangerous weapon from our past. A memory from a long-dead house, revived in darkness. Return to the prison, and stop the scorn from reviving that which should remain buried.
In the Captive Memories mission, we encounter this dangerous said weapon. Varric searches alongside us.
Fikrul is here, if anywhere. Scouts have found no den, no hollow he calls home. He seeks a weapon or a corpse, perhaps both. Barracks will search alongside you. Fikrul knows Guardians have faced hardship, trials in prison. He will not disappoint you by offering less, yes?
After some puzzles to progress, we begin to hear a weird song. In the boss room, we find a containment cell and a cutscene plays.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Yes. Very strange. Varix is unsure of the source.
Follow it, Guardian. Fikrul is is waiting for us.
We have found him, Mizrakskel.
More shields. You cannot escape us, Fikrul. You have him cornered, Guardian. Break him.
Caution, Guardian. Varix does not like this. Skolas. He lives. Do you see it, Guardian? Memory of Reef Wars long ago. Years of hubris and bloodshed. The fallen house of wolves, led by Skolas the Rabid. The song. A whirlwind dirge. A seeking song for the lost. But, Varix does not recognize the singer. The echo. It is the echo that sings to us, Guardian. Sings of Reis through our memories. It seeks an old strength. Strength to guide the scattered through a time of doubt and wrath. But it sees now how Fikrul wields its power. False life for an army of the slain, with those like Skolas for his pawns. The echo seeks another wielder. It demands one who is worthy.
A memory from past times, of Skolas, of the Reef Wars, and a whirlwind dirge, a song seeking for the lost. So this song was coming from the echo, someone seeking the past, Reis, and an old strength. We aren't exactly sure who this is, this voice speaking to whoever within the echo. But we do know from episode 1 Echoes this is a possibility. There's an alien named Takal in that first echo that spoke to Maya Sundaresh. But whoever's inside Fikrul's echo sees that Fikrul does not wield this power responsibly enough and seeks one like Skolas. In the end, we kill Skolas, but have no path forward as Fikrul simply revives him again with the power of the echo, and they both escape.
The old warden returns. Did you miss? We have no need of your loyalty. Rex, look here. You face Skola, the traitor cat.
Battle, Guardian.
Fikrul escapes, with Skolas at his side. You will answer for this failure.
Not failure, Mizrakskel. We have learned much of the Echo. Fikrul's power rests uneasily in his grasp. There is hope here, Guardian. Let us report to Ido. We must consider our next steps carefully.
Back in the market, we wrap things up. The Echo communicated using this song from Old Reis. Ido wants Aramis to decipher this and to help us because she was there back before the whirlwind on Old Reis. So the next step, breaking her out of her cell. We give a comic book to the spider who gives us a device to open the cell, and we free Aramis.
Incredible! The Echo is alive? And so is Skolas. My father told me many stories about him. Few good. If the Echo reached out to you, actually communicated using that song from Old Reis, Varix recognized it. Aramis might too. She's nearly as old as he is. She remembers Old Reis. If there's anyone who can reach out to the Echo, help us call it away from Fikrul. Guardian, we have to free Aramis. I know it's a lot to ask, but look, it'll be easy. I have a Golden Age relic that I think Spider will like. A kind of scroll with many vibrant illustrations. Spider has all kinds of useful devices. I bet people ask him for help breaking out of jail all the time. We can't wait any longer. And I know this is the right call. But if it isn't, tell Crow I'm really sorry. I'll ask the Techians next time I visit the reef.
So Scribe Ido wants to organize a prison break. I never thought she'd have the claws to defy the Vanguard. Maybe my mentorship is finally sinking in. Still, damn foolish if you ask me. Aramis was never an earner. Did nothing but spend for all those years. Ether, lives, weapons, all wasted. In time, she'll spend Ido's goodwill, too. Mark my words. But business is business. I see you have my payment. Check your console. I left what you'll need to open the cell. Just don't let the Praxids catch you with it. They might confuse it for the one that went missing from their vault. Now go. Let Aramis and Fikrul tear each other apart. Just don't let anything happen to our little Ido. Eh?
Guess Ido talked you into it, huh?
I have seen more competent escape attempts from hatchlings.
It's not the Guardian's fault. I figured Ido wasn't going to let this go.
And now, back to my cell? Or have I spent your patience at last?
I'll make you a deal. You don't do anything stupid, and in exchange, I won't tell the rest of the Vanguard that their Golden Guardian set you loose. And we all agree to pretend Ikora doesn't already know.
You are not serious.
Ido thinks you're still capable of doing the right thing.
She is naive.
I'd say hopeful. Maybe. Ido's convinced you can help us figure out how to stop Fikrul. Fact is, we could use some help. So, I'm choosing to put a little faith in you at the moment. As far as the city's concerned, Aramis is missing. I'll handle it. Just don't let me regret it. I'm counting on you here, Guardian. Aramis.
Insufferable fool. And now, I am at your mercy. For the sake of discretion, let us part ways here. I will contact you once I reach Ido's coordinates.
So Guardians, a lot has happened here in a short amount of time. We went back to the Prison of Elders. Fikrul is reviving old enemies. The Echo is alive just like the first one was and seeks someone to wield its power. Aramis is now free thanks to the Guardian, which could go good or really bad, and now we just hope that she'll help us in the events of Act 3. Mithrax's curse is getting worse and we don't have anyone to challenge Fikrul yet. But Guardians, there you have a quick overview and recap of Act 2's story in episode Revenant. Let me know your theories down below. We'll definitely discuss some of this in the coming days and weeks. And I thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see some more Destiny lore and mysteries just like this video, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching and I'll catch you all in the next video.